glad when we're inside Padstow, Carter. It's a dirty night.
Ah, dirty coast, sir. Hellish place. Could be off Cape Horn and not just come from there.
Couple of points to larboard off the Padstow lighthouse. Gives us the harbour.
It's plain sailing after that.
It's there, masthead! Clear as day!
Give us a couple of points to larboard.
2 points to larboard, sir!
Breakers ahead! Breakers ahead!
We're ship! For God's sake, man, we're ship! What you want after, sir? God, you want after! Oh, don't go!
Mother? Mother, you all right?
Mary, I dreamt your father was drowning. I heard him calling to me.
You've dreamt that before, and he's always come home.
This time it was different.
It was a different dream, that's all. Tomorrow you'll be standing here and there'll be no more nightmares.
Oh, Mary, pray that it is so.
Now come on back to bed. I'll stay with you. Come on. Do you remember when Father said the sea would never take him from us? Well, I believed him then. And I still do.
You're so like him. You have his strength, his courage.
I'll close the shutters and let you get some sleep. There's nothing more to fear.
That's the last of the poor creatures. And mercifully, he's not among them.
But that's his ship. He must be here.
Oh, perhaps God warned him and he wasn't on board.
No, he is here. I know it. Jamie! Jamie! Mother! Mother!
There's enough dead for one night.
Let me go!
I'll not see you drown too, miss. I'll not satisfy the devil anymore. Go on, in you go. In, go on.
Cut down like a flower. He fleeth as it were a shadow, and never continueth in one stay. In the midst of life, we are in death. Of whom may we seek for succor but of thee, O Lord, who for our sins art justly displeased? Yet, O Lord, God most holy, O Lord most mighty, O holy and most merciful Saviour, deliver us not into the bitter pains of eternal death. O Lord most holy, O God most mighty, O holy and merciful Saviour, thou most worthy, judge eternal.
No!
Suffer
No!
us.
No! Why did they have to kill him?
Because they believed that a ship is not a wreck until every man, woman, and child is dead. Then they can take what they wish. That, God help us, is the law of the county, and the only law those savages obey.
Who are they?
No one knows. But I can tell you, Mary, that the wreckers will not now be within 50 miles of this place. That is for sure.
They robbed my mother of everything she wanted to live for.
Don't talk like that. She still has you.
Are you blind, Doctor? She doesn't even know that I exist.
Mother? Please come and eat.
I'll wait for Jamie.
You must eat something.
It would be unseemly to start without Jamie.
Morning, Miss Yellen.
Morning, Walter. How's the farm?
Oh, proper, thank you, Miss Yellen. Miss Yellen, do you remember that fair we went to at Penryn?
Of course.
Well, there's another one next week. I hear they have a bear and some monkeys.
Thank you, Walter, but I couldn't.
Well, we could be there and back in a day.
No, I'm sorry. Good day.
Good day then, Miss Yellen.
I think your prayers have been answered.
Do you mean she's better?
Go and see for yourself.
Oh.
Mother.
Aren't they beautiful? When I married your father, the church was filled with them. It seemed as if we were both floating amid clouds of blossoms. They're for you, Mary, my daughter.
Oh, Mother. I thought I'd lost you.
No, my child. I've always been here. I wrote to your Aunt Patience. Do you remember when she came here 12 years ago, dancing and singing like a little child, with ribbons on her bonnet and a silk petticoat?
Yes, I remember.
I suggested that you stay with her, and today I received a letter saying that she agreed.
Stay with her, but why?
She's married now to a man called Joshua. She didn't say much about him, but I think he must be a good man to have chosen Aunt Patience.
Mother, I don't want to leave here. Leave you alone.
Oh, but I won't be alone, child. I have Jamie to look after me. 20 years wed, man and wife. It didn't need the vicar to remind me of that.
Oh, Mother.
Now, I'm going to bed. It's been a long day. Sleep well, my child. I'll be with you in the morning. And always.
Mother? Mother! Mother!
miss you, Mary.
I'll miss you all. All I've known is this village. With too many sad memories.
When the memories die, will you return?
They won't die, Doctor. But I'll be happy with my Aunt Patience.
You'll be going a long way, Miss Yellen.
Yes, a long way.
Well, maybe one day you'll think of Lston. Maybe even that thinking will bring you back. I'll be here, Miss Yellen. Why not go away?
Where will you be staying?
At my uncle's house on Bodmin Moor.
When I write to you, does it have a name?
Yes, of course it has a name. It's called Jamaica Inn.
What?
Jamaica Inn! Excuse me.
You were shivering.
Thank you. You've had a very restless sleep, me dear. You're not at peace with yourself, be ye? Where are we?
Barman! All passengers for Barman! Get out here!
If you're going to Lston, it'll be a wild drive across the moors tonight. Stay in Bodmin, go in the morning.
Thank you, but my friends are expecting me, and I'll not be going as far as Lston. Will you please take me to Jamaica Inn?
Jamaica Inn?
Oh, I have heard it's lonely there, but I've never minded loneliness.
Even the horses don't like stopping there, and haven't for 5 years or more.
He's right, missy. If I was you, I'd give up any thought of going to Jamaica Inn.
I appreciate your concern, but there's no need to worry. You see, I'm going to relatives. And my uncle is the landlord of Jamaica Inn.
Well, I'm sorry. It is none of my business. Good night.
We'll leave in 10 minutes, as soon as we have fresh horses. But I warn you, you'll be the only traveller on the road tonight.
If you insist on defying common sense, at least have some food inside you.
No, I'm all right.
For a young girl, you're very stubborn. Come on, the driver will wait. Have no fear, you'll come to no harm with me. Unless your sympathies are with Bonaparte and not the king.
Oh, fare you well, I must be gone and leave you.
The driver was right. You're either very brave or very foolish to be on the moor at night.
Why should I be either? It's only darkness, and I've never feared that.
Not even as a child. No nightmares of ghosts, bogeymen.
Of course, but it's only the imagination.
Imagination can produce fear.
Only if one is still a child, and I'm not.
So, your uncle is the landlord of Jamaica Inn.
Yes. I've never met him. I know nothing of him.
You will soon enough. The Cornish people here are very superstitious. The moors are full of legends, strange rituals that go back before the darkness of time. But before you cast them in a corner with your dolls and your chapbooks, there are other, more tangible dangers out there. The night has always been the ally to smugglers, freebooters, men who would risk hanging to rob you of a shoe. And if these plunderers should happen upon a woman, what is that to them but idle sport?
Sir, I appreciate your concern. But you'll not change my mind. I'll be at Jamaica Inn tonight.
My dear girl, I have already surrendered to your determination. I was merely explaining why a man like your uncle, living alone out there, naturally causes curiosity and fear.
Curiosity and fear based on ignorance. Any man who loves my Aunt Patience and chooses to marry her could never be a man to fear. Why, the last time I saw her, she was the gentlest and most beautiful woman I'd ever seen. No one could ever be unhappy in her presence.
If you're still determined, let us go. For I'll not be easy in my mind till I reach my bed in Lston. So, hurry it up with you.
I'll hire a horse and accompany you as far as the inn.
No, you will not. Have I not made myself clear?
Lady, if only my men had your resolution, the war would be over tomorrow and Wellington would be abed with his dreams.
Thank you for your kindness.
Where's that pretty woman going on a night like this?
The driver's out to Jamaica Inn. There it is! Jamaica Inn! Hammer on the door and pray to let you in. I'll not stay a moment longer. Speak! Get on!
Mary Ellen, sir. I've come to stay here.
Welcome to Jamaica Inn. What are you hiding for? Show yourself. Your niece is here. This is your Aunt Patience, my dear. Aren't you pleased to see her? Come down!
Is it really you?
Yes, Aunt Patience.
Then Martha is dead, then. Oh, poor Mary. Poor Mary.
Damn fool of a woman. What kind of a welcome is that? Go to the kitchen. Get her some food. Pity a man who has a wife like that. Are you tame? Or do you bite? I'll get you drunk now.
You mustn't mind your Uncle Joss. He has his ways, and strangers don't understand him at first. But he's a very good husband to me, and has been since our wedding day. He's a very fine man, and much respected. Why, there's no one will say a word against Joss Merlin. Even the gentry are most civil to us, most civil. And the inn isn't always as empty as this, oh no. Why, only yesterday a stranger came in, and I baked a cake for him to take home. Mrs. Merlin, he said, you are the only woman in Cornwall can bake a cake. Those were his very words. And even the squire himself, you know, Squire Bassett lives at North Hill. He owns all the fields hereabout. Well, I passed him on the road, and he raised his hat, and good morning, madam, he said to me. And he bowed to me from his horse. Good morning, madam, that's what he said. And he raised his hat, and he bowed to me.
Brandy for me and the girl.
Please, not for me. I'm not used to alcohol.
Oh, you're not, are you? By God, after 2 months here, you'll wish you were. Tell you what you do. You work in the inn. You serve my customers, and I'll not lay a finger on you. But by heaven, girl, if you open your mouth and squawk, I'll crush you till you eat out of the palm of my hand. Like your Aunt Patience here, do you understand?
I understand. It doesn't matter to me what you do in the inn, or what company you keep. I'll do my work. But if you hurt my Aunt Patience, I'll tell you this. I'll leave Jamaica and I'll find a magistrate and bring him here and tell him what you've done. Then try to break me if you like.
Sit! Oh, see. Now I know what kind of lodger we've got. Patience, my dear. Scratch her, and she shows her claws. We're more akin than I thought, my dear. By heaven. I'll show you work here at Jamaica Inn one day, the likes of which you've never seen before. When you hear the wagon wheels out there in the witching hour of night.
Just please.
You go to bed. Sick of the sight of you. This girl and I understand each other, don't we? Drunken German bosun out of Callio, the other side of Cape Horn. He'd pawned his foul-weather clothes to pay for the whorehouses there, and he needed the money to buy them back. He said I had a feel for it. I've had one weakness all my life. It's this. It's a curse, and I know it, but I can't stop myself. When I'm soaked in this, it's not brandy anymore. It's glory and power and heaven and earth all rolled into one. It's heaven and it's hell, Mary, and one day it'll be the death of me. And a good job, too. is out there above the porch.
Good morning. I thought you'd like some eggs for breakfast. Thank you. I'm afraid you'll need them. Your uncle's left you a great deal of work to do.
Does that mean that Uncle Joss is not here?
He's gone away for a day or more.
Where's he gone? Patience, what is this?
Oh, that's one of your Uncle Joss's old instruments. He was a navigator when I first met him. He was on one of those big ships that work out of Liverpool. That was before we came here. It. Oh, I hope you won't be lonely here, Mary. I know you suffered a terrible tragedy, but in time... Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have reminded you.
Aunt Patience. Mm-hmm. Why is my uncle the landlord of Jamaica Inn?
Why, it's a very prominent place. You can see that. It's on the main road from the south, and coaches pass here twice a week. They come from Truro and Bodmin and on to Lston. Well, you came yourself only yesterday. Oh, yes, we got lots of company on the road. We got travellers and private gentlemen and sometimes sailors from Falmouth.
And why don't they stop at Jamaica Inn?
Oh, but they do. They often stop in at the bar for a drink. Oh, yes, we got good custom here.
How can you say that when the bar is covered with dust and the guest rooms are simply storerooms for lumber? The only guests you have here, Aunt Patience, are roaches and rats.
Oh, your Uncle Joss wouldn't encourage folk to stay. He says in a lonely spot like this, we'd all be murdered in our beds.
Then how do you live if you have no custom?
We have custom, I've told you that. Why, the men come in for the farms. We've got farms and cottages spread all over these moors, and folk come in from there. Why, sometimes the bar is full of them.
The coach driver said that nobody came here anymore. He said they were afraid.
Why should they be afraid? You mustn't listen to such talk. Why should they be afraid? Why?
I don't know, Aunt Patience. But I do know that you are. Aunt Patience.
Please, don't ask any more questions. It's late and we're both tired.
Aunt Patience, please, look at me and answer me this, then I won't worry you anymore. What is the locked room at the end of the passage? To do with the wheels that stop outside Jamaica Inn, the wheels that Uncle Joss talked about. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. It's none of my business. I had no right to question you like that. I'm ashamed of myself. Please, please forget what I said.
Mary. Help me.
I'll try. And I'll never leave you. It's my mother's last wish that I stay with you, and I will. I will. No matter what happens.
There's things that happen at Jamaica Inn, Mary. Bad things. Evil things. I can't tell you. I can't even admit them to myself. Your Uncle Joss mixes with strange men who follow a strange trade. When they come, Mary, you must say nothing to me or to your Uncle Joss. You must stay in your bed and put your fingers in your ears. You will not question him, nor me, nor anyone. For if you came to guess but half of what I know, then your hair would go grey, Mary, as mine has done. And your voice would tremble. And you would weep at night. And all that lovely, careless youth of yours would die, Mary, as mine has died.
On the road to stop. Get that horse out of its trace. They'll break what's left of its back. You. Morning, my dear. Is the landlord home?
No.
That's a great pity. I was wondering if my men might refresh themselves while we fix the wheel in our cart here.
Where are you taking them?
To Lston, for execution next market day.
Well, come in. It's the right hostelry for such as you. Those men outside, what crimes are they committing?
Well, there's a couple of poachers caught after deer on Bassett's land. There's a man who's killed a bailiff when they threw him out of his cottage at Lanavet. And there's a noted horse thief from Lochsalgan way.
How goes it, friend? Broken a wheel?
It's no good. I need a mallet or a large sledge to put that on. Either that or one of those drunkards in there. Have to ride back to the smith down at Bodmin.
I might be able to help you there, friend. There's a workshop in the barn round the back. I think there's a mallet in there, if I remember right. Come on.
Poor souls.
Hang, starve, or go with the pressman. What's the difference? The law's the law.
Guards the rich and hangs the poor, eh?
Oh!
Did you get the mallet?
Yes.
You're a fair-looking lass.
It's a long way to Lston. You'll have another drink. It's a privilege for the inn to entertain an officer of the king.
I'll not forget him. I never forget a face. And I'll not forget your part in this, my pretty. You was with him. Don't tell me otherwise. You was with him. A privilege to entertain an officer of the king, was it? You just wait till an officer of the king entertains you and your lover boy. We'll see who'll swing at Lston then.
It's not the day to be in darkness. You've worked hard enough.
But Uncle Joss...
I'll finish it. You've done more than he deserves. Now go. Out of here, my child.
Well, what in heaven's name are you doing out here, child?
I'm not a child.
Well, maybe not, but you're surely lost. Are you not?
Not exactly.
Not exactly, eh? And where, not exactly, are you going?
Jamaica Inn.
Oh, then admit it, you are lost. You're going in the opposite direction. This is the other side of Hendra Downs here. Jamaica Inn is somewhere over there.
I see. Well, thank you. Goodbye.
If you don't know these downs, you'll soon be lost again. These mists are very deceptive.
I'm sure I'll find my way.
No, you won't. And furthermore, I won't allow it. Won't you get up? God in heavens, girl, do we have to resort to formal introductions when you're quite clearly on the verge of collapse? My name is Francis Davy, and I am the vicar of Lston.
I'm sorry to distress you.
Won't you get up? Now then, hold on tight. Not the horse, me. You will not only discover that I am flesh and blood, but you will also avoid falling off a rather nervous animal. So what's your name?
Mary Yellen. Reverend.
And what is Mary Yellen doing at Jamaica Inn?
My uncle's the landlord.
Is he now? Well, you're much too pretty to be from his family, so I assume your kinship is with his wife?
Yes.
I'm told she used to be very beautiful once.
She was.
Well, don't you ever become like she is now. Though if you stay at Jamaica Inn, you surely will be. Now, hold on. Well, I'll leave you here. I've no wish to meet your Uncle Joss. You'll be safe now if you follow your nose.
Thank you.
I want you to promise me something, Mary. If you ever have need of a friend, someone to talk to, you know that you can always find me in the vicarage at Lston, day or night. So, is that a promise?
It's a promise.
Well, goodbye. And God bless you, Mary Ellen.
Happy to be home again. Oh, yes, your Uncle Joss is safely returned. No smile. No welcoming kiss. It better be tonight. Jamaica Inn has visitors.
Pull off thy holland smock and deliver it up to me. Deeds that it looks too fine and too gay for the rod of ball in the salt sea.
Here's a drink. She gone now.
Thy milk stays and deliver them up to me. For it's 6 pretty maidens
Good my drink, my lovely. You'll have to pay for that.
Your blood needs cooling, Harry, my boy.
My blood's cool enough, landlord. I see the colour of yourn.
Always were a liar and a half-made man. You couldn't frighten a maid in a marketplace, you or your knife. Any man who lays a hand on my niece hangs on that hook until he smokes like a side of bacon. Hurry, girl. My friends have come many miles to drink here.
You call these your friends?
My friends. And you treat them as such. There are lads here that have been driven from their farms by greedy landlords. And then those ones that stole to feed their folks and got flogged till their innards showed. Like Daniel here. Hey, Daniel, my boy. Blinded too.
Stop, please!
What? Do I offend your sensibilities, my innocent niece? Did you imagine all God's creatures smelt like a nosegay? Dear God. Half Cornwall starving, and the gentry riding on their backs. Of course, they're my friends. If not mine, then whose are they? Serve them, girl.
I can't. Forgive me, but I can't.
Help yourselves, lads. All right, off you go. It's nearly midnight and I don't want you here. Lock your door tonight and pull the blind. That's just a sample of what you're going to get. You keep your mouth shut, I'll treat you like a lamb. It's best not to be curious at Jamaica Inn. You're not a fool like your aunt, and that's the curse of it. But let me tell you this. I'll break that will of yours if you let it go astray. I'll break your body, too. Now go to bed. Let's not see you again tonight.
One of these days.
One of these days, we'll dance in hell together, Harry. Nice fishing for you.
An end to the agreement. It's murder you'd have me do, Mr. Merlin. There's no other word for it.
Scared of the noose, are you?
No, I'm not afraid of my neck. It's my conscience and Almighty God I'm thinking of. I'll face any man in a fair fight. But when it comes to killing innocent folk, women and children amongst them, that's surely going to hell, Josh Merlin. You know that as well as I do.
Not so fast. This business up to your eyes, damned to your conscience. It's too late to turn back now. It's too late for you. It's too late for us. Listen to me. Listen. Mr. Lawyer or clerk or clerk or whatever you call yourself in Truro Town, I know what you'd like to do. You'd like to go out that door, get on your horse, ride to Bodmin. 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, every magistrate in the country will be at Jamaica Inn and a regiment of soldiers with them. That's your fine idea, isn't it?
No,
Do your devil's work if you must, but I'll not inform against you. You have my word on that.
Take a care. Last man I heard say that 5 minutes later, he was treading air at the end of a rope. They tell him it took him 7 3/4 minutes to die. Harry?
Oof!
Leave us, Harry. Take his horse, cast it loose the other side of Camelford. I've a more important visitor to see to.
Right, Joss.
Merlin, no more threats. This tiresome lawyer must be dealt with as we dealt with the others.
Whatever you say. I can do it alone, or we do it together. Decision's yours.
We'll do it together. Come.
Nothing. Not even a light.
Are you sure she was leaving Bristol tonight?
Wind as changeable as this, sir, you can never be sure. The captain could be over anxious about his cargo.
Or waiting for Christmas Eve so they can draw double pay. Not trust your spies again.
Never been wrong before.
It's a damn lie and you know it. They've left me empty-handed far too often. Now an empty stomach to boot.
How are you feeling now, my dear?
How long have I been ill?
2 days. It was a fever.
2 days.
Oh, don't alarm yourself, Mary. Your Uncle Joss is not here.
Oh, then I wish he was. Because I'm not afraid of him anymore.
You've been ill, Mary.
I know I've been ill, but don't you try to convince me that what I've seen has been a nightmare.
Seen? What do you mean? What are you going to do?
I don't know.
Think of me, Mary. Please, think of me.
I didn't dream it. I know I didn't dream it.
Dream what?
Who are you? You've no right to walk in here and serve yourself. Besides, the landlord doesn't encourage strangers.
If you're the barmaid, refill it. This is how they train you to serve customers. They've got better mannered maids in Lston and prettier as paint into the bargain. What have you been doing to yourself? Your hair's coming down at the back. Your hands are like a fishwife's.
You finished your drink. Now put put your money on the table and go away.
Do you order Joss about him that way? Must be a changed man if you do. I never thought he'd run a young woman alongside his other activities. What do you do with poor Patience of an evening? Do you turn right on the floor, or do you sleep all three abreast?
Jem Merlin is my uncle by marriage. Aunt Patience is my dead mother's only sister. Now get out of here before I call the dogs.
Forgive me if I was rude to you just now. It's just that I didn't expect to find a woman at Jamaica Inn. Not a young girl like you, anyway. I thought perhaps my brother had found himself a fancy lady.
Your brother?
The only one Joss has left. My name is Jeremiah Merlin, but you may call me Jem.
I never mentioned you.
Why should he? Now, may I have that drink? I really am very thirsty. Thank you. You know, you could be very pretty. Put you in a fine gown, a pair of high-heeled shoes, stick a comb in your hair, stop hiding that bosom, and I dare say you'd pass for a lady, even in a big place like Exeter.
I assume I meant to be flattered.
Assume what you wish. Why did you come here?
To stay with my Aunt Patience. My parents are dead. I have no other relatives, so I came here. But I never expected to see her the way she is now. My brother has turned her from a happy, laughing woman into a miserable drudge who's terrified of every shadow. And I'll never forgive him for that.
And we Merlins have never been good to our women. I remember my father beating my mother till she couldn't stand. She never left him, though. She stood by him all his life. When he was hanged at Exeter, she didn't speak to a soul for 3 months. And her hair went white with shock. Your Aunt Patience is the same. Pity her if you wish, but it was her choice to marry Joss.
Then he destroyed her.
Perhaps. But she could have left him at any time. There's only one room that's locked here, and it's not hers.
So you know about that.
How long do you intend to stay at Jamaica?
Who are they?
Big fellow is Squire Bassett from North Hill, and I don't think he's coming here out of courtesy.
Where are you going?
To hide my horse.
Why should you do that?
Because I stole it from him yesterday.
What are we going to do? Oh, the squire's never been here before. He's always kept away.
What the devil are you doing?
He's heard something. What are we going to do? What are we going to say? Just please help. Oh, Mary, for the sake of the dear Lord, will you please tell me? What am I going to say?
No, listen to me. You have to let them in or they'll break down the door.
No. Pull yourself together.
You take your time, don't you? Now, where's the landlord?
Mr. Merlin is from home, sir. Are you in need of refreshment? I'll serve you if you go through to the bar.
Damn refreshment. I know better than to come to Jamaica Inn for that. Oh, keep those dogs away from me or I'll have them shot.
They'll not harm my uncle's friends.
Don't trade words with me, woman. Now, Mrs. Merlin, I'm a magistrate, as you know, and I have a warrant to look around.
Then look, sir, we won't stop you. I'm afraid that door is locked, and my uncle always keeps the key. But he could be gone for days.
Then we'll just have to break the door down, won't we, miss? Richard!
Damn, miss. Nothing!
The man's made a fool of me again. You've been lucky, Mrs. Merlin. If I'd found what I expected to find in this blasted cellar of yours, this time tomorrow your husband would be in a county jail.
One other thing. Have you seen anything of your uncle's brother, Jem Merlin of Trevor?
No. He never comes here.
No, he doesn't. Too busy thieving, no doubt. Well, that's all I want from you now. Good day to you.
I offer you my thanks. You lie so well, you almost convinced me.
I didn't do it for you. I just wanted them away from here.
Well, you succeeded. And you didn't find anything.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't you? I'll say this for Joss. He is a lucky beggar. He must have shifted that stuff last night. I'd like to have seen Bassett's face when he saw an empty room.
How do you know so much?
I have eyes and ears just like you. There goes a very angry man. You'll be back, though. No man likes to be tricked.
What do you mean?
Bassett owns all the land from here to the sea. And the man that owns coastline can become very rich. Haven't you heard of wrecking rights?
You're just like your brother. A liar and a thief whom no honest soul should believe.
A liar, perhaps, and a thief. Certainly. But not like my brother. Unlike Joss, I take orders from no one.
Are you accusing Squire Bassett?
I'm accusing no one. All I know is that my brother hasn't got the brains to do what he's done so successfully alone.
And what does he do, Jem Merlin?
Jamaica Inn is no place for a woman. Joss and I have never been friends, so I can say what I like about him. But there's no reason why you should get caught up in his evil schemes. Leave here before it's too late. There's no hope for your Aunt Patience. But you can get away. If you want me to help you, I will.
I don't need help. Especially yours.
All right, then I won't worry you. Well, I live across the Withy Brook, if you ever want me. The other side of Tuath the Marsh, at the foot of 12 Men's Moor. Good day to you. Chia! Come on! Woo!
When Uncle Joss returns, tell him everything about Squire Bassett.
Oh, no.
He'll know anyway as soon as he sees the broken door. But if he asks about me, tell him I've gone for a walk.
Where are you going?
Don't worry. I'll be back. sorry to come in like this. I've come to see the Reverend Davy. Is this where he lives?
Yes, that's right.
Oh, my name is Mary Yellen. Perhaps he mentioned me.
Yes, perhaps he did.
Then may I see him?
He's in the churchyard. Way up there.
Thank you.
Oh, hello! Astounding fortune, my dear. We were burying poor old Hawkins tomorrow, and we'll have to dig a new grave. This stone goes all the way beyond the west door, beyond where you're standing. Let me show you. All the way to here. It would have been over 30 feet high when it was still standing.
You mean it was put here?
Oh, indeed it was. A very, very long time ago. This stone is not from Cornwall. It comes from the Pengelly Mountains in Wales. And it was brought here by our forefathers who worshipped in this place long before St. Michael's Church was built. When the midsummer sun touches the tower at St. Michael's here at dawn, it can also be seen rising between the saffron stones on Kilmar Tor. And beyond that, the line goes straight to the falling rock on the cliffs above the Atlantic. I have witnessed this.
So they worship the sun?
They measured the sun, and they had their sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Oh, yes. You see, they believed in reincarnation, Mary. So they had no fear of death. Now, you are ready to tell me why you came here. Poor Mary, is it so bad then?
Sometimes I think I'll go mad like my poor Aunt Patience. I wouldn't stay 5 minutes but for her. Last week, the wagons came at dead of night. They unloaded the boxes into the locked room. I heard Uncle Joss quarreling with some man. He took his horse away. And in the morning, I saw a noose hanging from a beam above the door. Joss and the other man had gone.
Mary, men quarrel. Perhaps they had been drinking.
Why, he had killed him. Joss hung him in the bar. I saw the noose.
You saw him hang him?
No.
Or heard him?
No, but I heard him ask the other man. He said it's for you to say.
What other man, Mary? What was he like?
I didn't see him or hear him speak. But I heard my uncle talk to him, and then they went into the bar. You must think me a fanciful child repeating fairy tales.
No, Mary, I don't think you're being fanciful. I believe every word you've said. I think that your Uncle Joss's Jamaica Inn is a nest of smugglers and that they bring the goods there before they're sent on up country.
But what about the man in the bar? He was murdered. I'm certain
Mary,
of it. I heard my uncle threaten him.
Mary, people threaten each other every day of their lives. If they hung each other every time they did, half my parish would be adorning the trees. Listen to me, Mary. I am your friend, and you can trust me. And as I said before, if you ever become worried or distressed, you come here and tell me at once. And if I'm not here, Hannah will be, and she will look after you until I return. Now, that's a bargain between us, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, thank you.
I know every one of these stones. I've touched them, slept beneath them, told them secrets. Secrets no man will ever know. They are my kin. Over yonder, Mary, lies Dosmari Pool. I painted it on a night like this. They say the water is bottomless. It emerges out of the mouth of hell. 200 years ago, a man called Jan Tregeagle was accused of selling his soul to the devil. He had murdered his wife and children, and his punishment was to empty Dosmari Pool with a perforated limpet shell. He was guarded by headless hounds who would pursue him across the moor. You can still hear his screams if you listen carefully. Listen. Listen, Mary Ellen.
There's a light in the window.
There'll be no argument tonight with the landlord of Jamaica Inn. Come and see for yourself. You can walk inside and go upstairs to bed. He won't even know you're here.
Thank you for helping me.
You been following me, Jem Merlin?
You flatter yourself, woman. You're getting to be skin and bone. You ought to eat more. I don't like a woman of mine looking like that.
But it's fortunate for both of us that I'm not.
How's the landlord?
His life's his own and so is his business. It's nothing to do with me.
Well, well. Who brought about this change in your character? So you let my brother line the rooms of Jamaica Inn with kegs of brandy and rum and say nothing. Is that it? But supposing he meddled in other things. Supposing it was a question of life and death. Or murder. What then?
Do you know what I'd do?
What? Who do you think you could trust? Squire Bassett? Anyone? Don't close your eyes, Mary Ellen. Don't pretend nothing goes on at Jamaica Inn except for a few stolen trinkets. There's more, and you know it. Why do you think your Aunt Patience looks like a living ghost? Can you tell me that? Ask her the next time the wind blows from the northwest. Let me take you away from that place, just for a few hours. Come to Lston with me on Christmas Eve.
Why should I?
God almighty, you are an impossible woman. Have you ever been to Lston?
No.
Then come with me. I'll be selling Squire Bassett's black pony there.
Selling the one you stole?
That's right. you want to come with me? It's a fine town, especially on market day.
He was selling a stolen animal.
Yeah, how many times do I have to tell you? It'll make someone a fine present for Christmas. Besides, you best be away from Jamaica Inn on that day. If I know anything about my brother, he'll be rising from his brandy bed and looking for trouble. So what do you say?
You know exactly what I say. I'm not coming to Lston to see you caught with a stolen pony.
I'm delighted that you worried about me.
Nor do I have any desire to spend Christmas in prison.
Ah, I see you worried about your own hide. Well done, because no one's gonna catch me. Not yet a while. Take a risk, Mary. Don't you like excitement? Or do they breed you soft down Lston way?
Some of them. Not me. I'm not afraid to go with you. I'd rather be in prison than live in Jamaica Inn anyway.
Good for you. Do you know the way to North Hill across the moor?
No, but I'll find it.
Leave the inn at 11 and make sure you're not seen.
I'll be there.
You sure?
I said I would.
You're a rare woman, Mary Ellen. Proud to know you.
He's been asking for you all day.
Well, why should he ask for me?
He's been sitting by the kitchen window looking out for you all afternoon. Oh, Mary, this is a terrible time when he's recovering.
Why should he want me?
All day he's been asking for you.
Uncle Joss. Uncle Joss?
You left me. Have you gone?
Mistaken, Uncle Joss. There's no one here, only myself. Are you ill? Do you need help?
They can't scare me. Dead men can't harm the living. They're blotted out like candles, aren't they? Huh? In my dreams, you see them. They come like faces, things out of the darkness. I wake up sweating. Come here. Close to me. I want to talk to you. You're not afraid like your aunt. Are you? See them? Oh, my God, woman. I've killed men with my bare hands. I've tracked them into the water, beaten them with stones and rocks, and never thought a thing of it. Gone to sleep in my bed like a babe. I see these faces. White, green faces coming at me out of the water. Their eyes eaten by fish. Some of them are torn. There's flesh hanging off their bones like ribbons. And some of them are seaweed in their hair. Because one time, there was this woman who was clinging to a raft. Her hair was hanging down her back, and she had a child in her arms. The ship was on the rocks, you see. And the ocean was as still as a mill pond, and they were all walking ashore, just up to their waists in water. And we were scared. So the woman called out to me for help. And I hit her in the face with a stone. She let go of the raft. And the child, she cried for help. Then they were coming ashore. It was the first time we miscalculated the tide, you see. And we were afraid because soon they'd be on dry land to tell the tale. And we had to stone them, beat them with rocks and stones till they sank and drowned in 4 feet of water. All of them! The woman and the child, they all drowned because they couldn't stand the water. Have you never heard of wreckers before, child?
Yes. I've heard of wreckers before. They killed my father. They took everything from him. His books, his money, the locket my mother gave him. Even her wedding ring. And then, finally, they killed him.
That was not I. Not I. Child, I didn't do it. Don't stare at me like that. I didn't do it. Don't! Just not
Henry. No more tears, Aunt Patience. The grieving is over. I was buried with your sister.
Joss?
God help you.
Well, well. It's that maid from Jamaica Inn. There seems a purpose to her walk.
Happy Christmas.
That girl who claims her innocence so loudly is mixing with some very strange friends. Huh. The landlord's own brother.
Seems to be heading for Lston. Want me to follow?
Just observe at a distance at first, then I'll leave it to your common sense.
Here, take the reins. He'll cross some more blindfold. Don't worry about him.
I'm not.
What's the matter with you today? Your color's gone. You've no light in your eyes. Are you ill?
No. It's just that I haven't left the inn since I last saw you. Stayed in my room with my thoughts.
Wretched thoughts by the look of you. What's been happening at Jamaica Inn?
Nothing's been happening. It's only myself that's changed.
Damn it, Mary. Are you going to tell me why you sat in your room for 4 days without speaking, or do you want me to guess? I know women love to be mysterious.
There's no mystery about it. You asked me last time we met if I knew why my aunt looked like a living ghost. Well, now I do, that's all.
What are you going to do about it?
I don't know. But you don't expect me to tell you, do you?
Why not? I hold no brief for Joss.
He's your brother. That's good enough for me.
Is it now? Well, wait a minute. I said, wait a minute. Are you implying that I waste my time working for my brother?
There'd be little waste of time from what I've seen. I'm prophet enough. Dead men tell no tales, Jem Merlin, your own brother's words.
But dead ships do when they run ashore in a fair wind. Not the first or the second, perhaps, or even the third. When there's a fourth dead ship and no honest cause for it, then it stinks to heaven and the whole country's up in arms and wants to know why. Joss, he's lost his own rudder by now and he's heading for the shore himself.
And will you keep him company?
Me? In heaven's name, woman, what have I got to do with him? He can run his own head into a noose. I may have helped myself to tobacco now and then, but I'll tell you something, and you can believe it or not. I have never killed a man. By the end of the day, Mary, you'll have a new dress.
And a jail to wear it, Ed.
Roll up, roll up. Who's gonna take him on? The flying hurricane. Anyone who can stay 3 rounds gets 2 golden sovereigns. Not 1 golden sovereign, but 2 golden sovereigns. More than you make in a year, isn't it? Come on, roll up, roll up.
Thank you very much. £3. Now do you have faith in me?
I still fear someone might recognize the squire's pony.
No one will recognize him because he's a different color. Nobody's looking for a black pony. It'll be fine. As long as it doesn't rain. Come on, let's get some food.
Oh, look, James. Did you ever see such a delicious pony in your life? He holds his head just like poor Beauty did.
Not in the chute, in the loop. Not over there, look. Put it through there.
Oh, Jem. by me horse.
I've never bought a horse in my life.
The likeness is uncanny, except this animal is black. What do you think of him, James?
Damn it, Maria, I don't know a thing about horses. The pony you lost was a grey, wasn't it? This thing's ebony, my dear. Ebony.
But it would be such a good Christmas present for the children. They plagued poor Roger ever since Beauty disappeared. Ask the price, James, will you?
Look here, my man. Do you want to sell that black pony of yours?
No. He's promised to a friend. I wouldn't like to go back on my word. Besides, he wouldn't carry you. He's only been ridden by children.
Oh, really? Oh, I see. Thank you. Maria, this fellow says the pony's not for sale.
Is he sure? But I set my heart on him. I'll pay his price. Tell him. Ask him again, James.
Look here, my man. This lady's taken a fancy to that pony of yours. She's just lost one.
Oh, sad.
Quite. And she wants to replace it. Her children will be most disappointed if they hear about it. Damn your friend, you know. He must wait. What's your price?
8 guineas. At least that's what my friend was going to pay, but I'm not that anxious to sell him.
I'll give you 10 for him. I'm Mrs. Bassett from North Hill, and I want the pony as a Christmas present for my children. I've half the sum here in this purse, and this gentleman will give you the rest. Squire Bassett is in Lston now.
Is he?
Yes, and I want the pony to be a surprise to him, as well as to my children.
I agree. It certainly will be a surprise.
My groom shall fetch the pony immediately and ride him to North Hill before my husband leaves the town. Now, here's the money.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, sir. I do hope Squire Bassett will be very pleased with your bargain.
I'm certain he'll be delighted. Goodbye. I've just bought a pony for Master Robert and Master Henry. Will you find Richards and tell him he's to ride it back home?
What do you think of your horse thief friend now?
I swear I almost burst out laughing.
We've not finished yet. Here. How would you like to earn yourself a whole 6pence? Hang on to that pony, and when the groom comes for him, hand him over for me, would you?
Oh! Jem Merlin, you deserve to be hanged. Stand there as you're dead and calmly sell that stolen pony back to Mrs. Bassett herself.
You're glad you came to me now, aren't you?
Yes.
What's the matter?
I made a fool of myself enough for one night, Jem Merlin. This time we thought it would turn in.
Not yet.
Yes. Now leave me alone.
You don't want to ride in the open in this wind, do you? It'll get colder once we leave the town. And it's going to rain.
I can see that, but I want to leave.
Look, I'd hate for you to get ill. It would really upset me. I'd never forgive myself. Why don't we just spend the night here in Lston?
No, you go get the pony cart and let us leave. I'll wait here.
Don't be a Puritan, Mary. I'll get soaked to the skin on the Bodmin Road. I mean, it's miles and miles. And in the dark, you never know what murderers are lurking around. You wouldn't want to get your throat cut on Christmas Eve now, would you?
Take me home, Jem.
Couldn't you just pretend you're in love with me just for one night?
You're talking to me like this because I'm the barmaid at Jamaica Inn.
Damn Jamaica Inn. I like the look of you and the feel of you, and that's enough for any man. It ought to be enough for any woman, too.
I dare say it is for some, but not for me.
Why? Do they make you different from other women, then? Stay here with me tonight and we can find out. You'd be like the rest of them by the time morning came, I'll promise you that.
I don't doubt it. That's why I'd rather risk getting soaked or having my throat cut.
I don't wonder my brother took to his bed and his bottle for a week with you in the house. All right, Miss Yellen, I'll fetch the cart and take you home, but I'll kiss you first.
stay here, I won't be long.
Miss, are you looking for your friend? The one who gave me this arm?
Yes, that's right. You seen him?
Seen him? Well, I can tell you about him.
What do you have to say, then?
He was in the company of a gentleman barely 10 minutes ago. And with the help of my friends and I, he was persuaded to enter a carriage that was waiting at the door. He seemed to want to resist at first, but we soon decided that. It seemed to have something to do with a black pony. Perhaps he asked too high a price. What a rogue that fella must be to desert one so young and innocent as you. Why not stay here and rest and forget him?
Excuse me. Are you taking the Bodmin Road?
What are you doing alone on Bodmin Moor on Christmas Eve? Step inside, Mary Ellen, before you surrender to the elements. Go on, driver. Oh, you're wet through to the skin. You'd better take off your clothes. There is a dry rug here that will serve you for the rest of the journey. And as for your feet, they will be better bare. The carriage is comparatively free from draught. Now, what on earth prompted a young girl like you to be alone on the moor on a night like this? It's becoming a habit of yours.
I was coming back from Lston and I wasn't alone.
Oh, not alone? And where is your companion? Did he abandon you?
In a way.
May one inquire who this gallant person might be?
He's just someone I know. He's my uncle's brother, Jem Merlin.
Jem Merlin? So you've not been lonely after all? I wondered why you hadn't visited me.
You're right to think ill of me. He's dishonest and a thief, I know that. He told me as much in the beginning. But beyond that...
He knows nothing of the landlord's trade by night. He's not of the company that bring the wagons.
I don't know, Reverend Davy. He admits nothing. But he told me one thing. He said he had never killed a man, and I believed him. I still believe him. He also said that my uncle was running straight into the hands of the law and they'd catch him before long. Surely he wouldn't say that if he was one of their company. You told me once before that you had some acquaintance with the squire. Perhaps you could persuade him to deal mercifully with Jem when the time comes. After all, he's young and it'd be easy for you in your position.
Are you pleading for a thief, Mary Ellen? Oh, don't be ashamed. It's an honourable trait in your character. My acquaintance with Squire Bassett is of the slightest, but I will see what I can do.
Thank you.
However, what if your new friend was guilty of other crimes? Of conspiring with his brother against the lives of his fellow creatures? What then, Mary Ellen?
Reverend Davy, I know that it is wrong to say this, but I can't answer you. I just can't look ahead anymore. I can't make plans or think for myself. I just keep going round and round in a trap, all because of a man who has nothing to do with my brain or my understanding. I don't want to love like a woman or feel like a woman. I don't want to go through the agony that my mother went through. She didn't want to live anymore. That emotion frightens me, Reverend Davy. And I don't want it to happen to me ever.
You're still shivering. You are very young, Mary. And you'll survive this crisis. And not too many more tears need be shed. You will forget your friend and his stolen pony very soon. And be assured, you are not the first to bite your nails over a lost lover. No, certainly not the first.
Reverend Davy, have you ever heard of wreckers? Reverend Davy, my uncle keeps the company of wreckers. He told me so himself. They're all in it. From the coast to the Tamar Bank, all of them. All those men I saw at the inlet for a Saturday night. The gypsies, the poachers, the tinners, all of them. They've murdered women and children with their own hands. Held them under the water and beaten them with rocks and stones. Those are death wagons that travel the roads by night, Reverend Davy. And the goods they carry are not smuggled casks alone, but the full cargo of wrecked ships. And that's why my uncle is feared and loathed by the people of the farms and the cottages, and why they bar their doors against him, and why the coach drives past the inn without stopping. They suspect what they cannot prove. My aunt is in mortal terror of discovery. And my uncle is only to lose himself in drink before a stranger. And his secret is revealed. There, Reverend Davy. That's what's happening at Jamaica Inn.
So the landlord talks when he is drunk.
He talks, yes.
We are approaching the turning to Alton. The driver is bound for Bodmin, and he will take you on to Jamaica Inn. Sleep well tonight. Tomorrow is Christmas Day, and the bells of Alton will be ringing for peace and goodwill. I shall think of you. Good night.
Drive on!
It's you. You've chosen to come back with your tail between your legs.
See who we have here, my good men. Oh, say hello to the lads, Mary. Girl. Lost your tongue, have you?
I'd like to tell the whole world about him and see him dangle at rope ends like a scalded cat. Have your wish tonight, Betty? Oh, yes, have your wish. Stand on the shore and watch the dawn and the coming of the tide. You know what that means, don't you? Yes. My sweet, lovely, stubborn little niece. You'll see how your dear father died. Dead! Samuel, my boy. Walk her nice and easy along the path here, down across the bay and up the cliffs above Foxy's Cove. There she is. A Dutch East Indiaman, if my information is correct. They will know these shores too well. Nice and steady, keeping level with the ship all the time. They'll think another vessel's inshore. They'll come too close and the rocks will have them. Come in, my darlings! These beautiful rocks are waiting for you!
expect to find me here, did you? Thought I'd be on the shore with the others, hmm?
My little beauty.
There's weapons in there, Joss. She must be taking arms to Spain.
All dead.
Everyone, sir. Poor souls.
There's one of them! One of the wreckers!
Stop him!
Don't let him get away!
He was stripping the dead, sir. What should we do with him? Hang him by the fire. He's in need of drying.
No!
right, Mary. It's all right now.
How long have I lain here?
Oh, 2 days.
Oh, then you should have woken me up instead of keeping me here.
No. Oh, Mary, you couldn't move. You were all bleeding and broken. I bathed you while you were still asleep. Oh, I thank the dear Lord that no real harm has come to you.
No real harm? You know who did this to me, don't you? You know where they took me.
What are you going to do?
I have business of my own.
No, Mary. Your uncle is down below and he will not let you leave.
I'm not afraid of him.
Do not anger him again, Mary, for my sake and for yours. Please do not anger him again. You know what you've suffered already. Ever since he brought you home, he sat down below, not moving, a gun across his knee. Every room in the inn is barred.
Mary,
you don't understand. If you go downstairs, he may hurt you again. He may even kill you. I've never seen him like this before. Oh, Mary, don't go down. Please, on my knees, I beg you. Don't go downstairs.
Patience. I've gone through enough utter loyalty to you. But not anymore. Men were murdered by your husband on that shore. Don't you understand? Men were drowned in the sea. And I could see nothing else but that. And I shall think of nothing else until my dying day.
He'll come. He's bound to come. I went against him. We're as good as dead, all three of us. We're finished.
What do you mean? Who are you afraid of? Who warned you?
Our secrets are still my own. For there's no escape for you either, or her. We're surrounded on both sides now. On one side is the law, on the other.
Oh.
I'd like to know, wouldn't you? I'd like to have the name on your lip and go out and tell it and see me hang. Just think.
Why can't we creep away now? I mean, the trap is in the stable. We could be in Lston. We could be across into Devon in a few hours.
Woman, don't you realize that half the people between here and Lston think I'm the very devil himself? They can't wait to pin every crime in Cornwall onto my head. If we bolt now, they'll have the proof. We must.
Merlin!
Damn fool. What's the news?
Whole country's gone up in smoke, Joss. Everyone in Cornwall, from Tamarters and Eyes, is out for blood.
Oh, my God.
There's only one end to this. You know the name of it, don't you, Joss? That's why it's got to run for it. Roads is poison. Bodmin, Lston, worst of all. But if we keep to the moors, get into Devon, Bob Gunny's Lake, chances are we can save ourselves.
Oh, you heard what he said? It's madness to stay here. We've got to leave straight away. Oh, just for God's sake! Just...
Take what's coming to me without you bleating at me like a sheep, woman! So, it run. Would you, Harry? It run with your tail between your legs. Because a few clerks and Wesleyans are crying to Jesus for your blood will run and be damned to you. I'll face the world alone, Harry.
We can talk, can't we, without cutting each other's throats?
Talk about what?
Let's gotta quit, Joss. That's evident, unless us wants to hang. It's like this, Joss. I don't see the sense in quitting empty-handed. Do you? Now, there's a mint of stuff we put in that room 2 days ago. Well, what I mean is, I don't see why some of it shouldn't help us into Devon, do you? We're friends, ain't we? There's no harm in plain speaking between friends. The stuff's here.
Supposing it isn't. Supposing I've gotten rid of it. The cultures pass by my door every day. I've been kicking my heels here for 2 days. What then, Harry?
You playing a double game up here, then, Joss? I mean, be you taking your orders from someone else? Someone who's above you?
Move! Tighten her and you're dead. I'm a reasonable man. I could deal with you. We have to move, that's for sure, but not today. Tomorrow is Sunday, a day of rest. They'll all be in their little chapels with blinds drawn and sad faces and saying prayers for the poor sailor men. And even 12 wrecks wouldn't get them from their knees to seek the devil on the Sabbath. Now, you have been itching to get your hands on that merchandise that we took off the ship the other day. Now's your chance. I'm going to put you in a place where you can examine it to your heart's content. You realize, Patience, my dear, this is the first time we've offered hospitality at Jamaica Inn. Free, too. Sleep well, Harry. Dream of me. He was going to turn. I could see it in his eyes for weeks. He'll fight on the winning side, but he'll bite your hand when the luck changes. Get something to eat and go to bed. We have a hard journey tomorrow night, and it won't be an easy one.
I'm not hungry.
Go to bed.
John? John, I didn't mean that.
To see you to apologize for deserting you at Lston. I don't expect your forgiveness. And I can't tell you the reason, but I am sorry.
How did you get in here?
Through the window. Where were the dogs?
They ran away when your brother was drunk and they haven't come back.
So even his animals desert him. Where is he now?
Downstairs, probably. He's afraid of something or someone. Waits there with a gun.
He has every reason to be afraid. I came here to see him, but if he's got a gun, can't wait till tomorrow.
Tomorrow may be too late.
What do you mean?
He intends to leave Jamaica Inn by nightfall.
Are you telling me the truth?
Why should I lie to you? Why do you want to see him?
When did this happen?
Christmas Eve. Your brother and his friends.
You were with them? On the shore? God almighty, why did you go?
I had no choice, but if you know about it, how come you asked me?
How much have they hurt you?
See for yourself. I tried to escape. They caught me. I want you to go away from here.
I'm going now.
No. I mean away from the moors, away from Jamaica Inn. I want you to tell me that you'll never come back here again. I can face your brother. I'm in no danger from him now. But I don't want you to be here tomorrow. Promise me that.
Why? What have you got in your mind?
There's nothing to concern you. I just bring you into danger. Can't say any more. I'd rather you trusted me.
Trust you? Good God, of course I trust you. It's you won't trust me, you damn fool. All right. You play your own game then. And leave me to play mine. I can't stop you. Goodbye. One day when all this is over, you'll go back to your village and wed a farmer and live respectable among your neighbors. But whatever happens, don't tell him you once lived at Jamaica Inn. And that a horse thief wanted to make love to you. They'd shut their doors against you.
Joss? Joss? When you gonna let me out of here, Joss?
Never! You don't shut up!
Joss!
I'll wake you when it's dark.
And I must see the Reverend Davy immediately.
But he's not here.
Not here? Oh, where is he?
Sorry, my dear, but the vicar left Alton this morning, straight after service.
Oh, I must see him. Do you know when he'll be back?
No, maybe not till tomorrow.
Oh, no. Do you know where I might find the nearest magistrate?
That'd be Squire Bassett up at North Hill. But that's 4 miles away. You surely can't walk there now.
Oh, I must. Oh, forgive me, Hannah, for being so mysterious, but I'm in great trouble. When you see the Reverend Davy, would you tell him where I've gone? And tell him that my uncle is going to leave the inn tonight for Devon. He'll understand how important that is. Will you promise me you'll do that?
Yes, of course.
Oh, thank you, Hannah.
What do you want?
I've come to see Squire Bassett on very urgent business. Well, he'd not know my name, but if he would speak to me for a few minutes, I'll explain.
Mr. Bassett left for Lston this morning. He was called away hurriedly and has not yet returned.
Oh, no. I've just walked across the moors for miles to see him, and if I don't talk to him within the next hour, something will happen. Is there no one else I could talk to?
Mrs. Bassett isn't home.
Oh, please, it's of desperate importance.
Perhaps she will see you.
It isn't to do with the horses, is it? Richard's told me one of them would not take his food.
No, madam, I bring news of another kind. If I could speak to you alone.
Come nearer the fire. You look frozen to death. Now, what can I do for you?
I must know when the squire is returning.
Oh, I've no idea. He was obliged to leave this morning at a moment's notice. To tell you the truth, I'm seriously concerned about him. My husband has set out to arrest a very dangerous man who keeps an inn on the Bodmin Road. The squire has suspected him for some time of terrible crimes, but it was not until this morning that the full proof came into his hands.
Proof? Proof about just Merlin? But who gave him this proof?
I don't know. But how did you know it concerned this man Merlin?
She's his niece, isn't she? Don't you recognize her, madam? She was with his horse-thieving brother in Lston.
Of course. I thought I'd seen you before. Well, if you've come here for mercy, you'll get none here.
No, ma'am, you're mistaken.
Take her away, Richards.
Yes, ma'am.
And keep an eye on her until the squire comes home.
No, please, you must listen to me. It's true, Just Merlin is my uncle. But I came here to warn your husband that he intended to escape from the inn tonight. I didn't know the squire knew already. Oh, but you must believe me. I risked everything to come here.
No, leave her a moment. She may be a good liar, but I doubt it. Certainly, if she too were guilty, she would not visit here.
Unless she wanted to save her own skin.
Believe me, madam, when the Reverend Davy wasn't at home, I had nowhere else to go to for help but here.
You are a friend to Reverend Davy?
Yes, madam.
But you must have been traveling these moors for hours.
Oh, madam, I've done a senseless thing. I thought it clever to escape from the inn, but I've only succeeded in making a fool of myself and of everyone else. When my uncle discovers my room empty, he'll realize that I've betrayed him. He'll leave the inn before the squire arrives.
With your permission, madam, I'll take 2 servants and ride to Jamaica Inn immediately. You'd best stay here. From the silence, it would appear the squire has not yet arrived.
Where are they? Shouldn't they have been here by now?
We should have. I've no explanation for it.
We must go in. I'd rather meet my uncle face to face than wait here, hearing and seeing nothing.
Why should anyone want to kill her?
Because she knew who the man was.
the devil are you doing here?
Merlin and his wife have been murdered, sir. Mrs. Bassett sent me out here.
My wife?
Merlin's niece discovered the body, sir.
You say they were murdered?
Yes, sir.
Do you know who did it?
No, sir. They were dead when we arrived. We thought you might be here, sir.
Took an hour to collect the excise men. Are the bodies in there?
Yes, sir.
Go and see what you can find.
Come on.
As for you, I'm in two minds. I believe you to be in conspiracy with your uncle against the law.
Got him! You got the murderer!
Who's this? You know him?
No, sir. I've never seen him.
We found him in the barred room. They're out there, lying on some sacks.
What's this man calling me a murderer? What murder is he talking about?
Stop him, lads! The door was locked upon him. It took three of us to break it down from the outside.
I ain't murdered anyone. I ain't seen anyone for 2 days.
This man is obviously capable of murder. But not of Merlin and his wife. He's never left that room at all. No other way he could get out.
None. It was impossible for him to lock himself in. He was imprisoned in there.
And he's not a murderer. But he's guilty enough to keep him in irons. Take him away. Hold him.
Come on, lads, away.
Return King's evidence before we hang him. One of his companions killed Josh Merlin, and we'll track him down if we set every hound in Cornwall on his heels.
That girl, I'm sure, knows much more than she's saying.
Damn right she does. I'll tell you something, Miss Yellowham. What you saw in there is not justice enough for the crime that man has been committing for 20 years. I don't like to have seen him hanged publicly in Lston Square. And believe me, there's not a living soul in this county who would not have clamored to be there. But even though that man is dead, there is one even worse who's still alive. I don't know who he is, but I shall find out. I made that vow before God when I became squire of this land. So even if you suspect who he is, tell me now, or by heaven, child, you'll be damned forever.
I don't know who killed him, I swear it.
You've not been shy to lie to me before.
I've just seen the murdered body of my aunt. She's the only relative I had left. Now there's no one.
Stop! In the name of the king, what's your business here?
Mr. Bassett of North Hill!
Yes!
I had a message from Mary Yellen of Jamaica Inn asking for my help. I see that I've come too late. You remember me, of course. We have met before.
Of course, Reverend Davy.
Forgive me, Mary, for not being at home when you called. Oh, I'm glad to see that you are safe. But it grieves me to see you look so distressed. What has been happening here?
Reverend Davy, I'll tell you everything there is to know, but please, grant me one more favor.
What is it?
Take me away from Jamaica Inn.
It shall be done. There. Drink this. I have to go out, but I'll be back in an hour or two. Hannah will show you to your room when you're tired.
Thank you. I'll never forget your kindness.
Oh, it's nothing more than an apology for not being here when you needed me. And it is also... Mary... I'll be back as soon as I can. You consider this your home. Goodbye.
Merlin. This tiresome lawyer must be dealt with as we dealt with the others.
Whatever you say. You can do it alone or we do it together. The decision's yours.
We'll do it together.
I'll be leaving you now, Miss Yellen. But I just thought I'd show you your room before I go.
Thank you, but I'm not tired yet.
Just so you know where it is. The wind's very cold tonight, so I've left you plenty of blankets. It should be comfortable.
It is, thank you.
I'll leave you the lantern.
Is this the Reverend Davies' room?
When he's at home. Good night, Miss Yellen.
New maid, you say?
Yes, new forge, Squire. I picked it up in the heather near Jamaica Inn this afternoon. It's Tom Jory's work. I'd know it anywhere.
Who's Jory?
The smith at Lston. I'll ride there now and ask him who he did it for.
What, to Lston at this time of night? Are you mad?
Blacksmiths don't work of a Sunday unless it's someone they respect. Tom would remember who it was, sir.
The next closing, Vicar. We'll lay the scoundrel by the heels within the week.
If not earlier, Squire. Good night to you.
Good night.
Oh, forgive me. You did not expect me so soon, and I have blundered into your dreams. It's a cold supper, but I know you are hungry. Well, eat up. I can assure you it's not poisoned. Well, aren't you curious to know where I've been?
It's no business of mine.
Oh, but it is. You asked for my help, did you not?
Yes, I never thanked you for coming so quickly to Jamaica Inn.
Well, not quite so quickly. My horse was lame and progress was rather slow to Jamaica
You've been to North Hill?
Why, yes, just now. Squire Bassett insisted on a meeting regarding the murderer of your uncle and his wife, and it was all agreed that he will not remain at liberty for long.
Does the squire suspect anyone?
No, not yet. What's the peddler's name?
I can't remember.
Harry, isn't it?
Yes, I think that's right.
Forgive me for talking about him, Mary, but he really intrigues me. You see, I find it remiss of the murderer not to have looked into the barred room. It may have been that he was pressed for time, but a minute or two could hardly have affected the issue, and then he would most certainly have made the whole affair more thorough.
In what way?
Why, by putting paid to the peddler's account. You see, Peddler Harry went so far as to suggest that the landlord of Jamaica Inn was their leader in name only, and that he had his orders from one above him. Naturally, everyone became very disturbed and excited about this. But if what he says is true, it must be that the unknown leader and the murderer are one and the same person. Don't you agree?
Yes, I suppose so.
Almost certainly he lives nearby, which is why the squire intends to question every inhabitant in the radius of 10 miles. So you see, Mary, the net will close around the murderer, and if he tarries long, he will be caught. We're all convinced of that. But by the way, I saw an acquaintance of yours today.
Tom! Tom!
Did you not know that Jem informed against his brother?
He informed against Joss?
He certainly did. Don't you believe me?
I believe I'm the biggest fool that was ever born in Cornwall. What else did he say? Did he say anything about me? Or was he at North Hill when you left?
He was. In fact, it was his last remark that hurried me home.
Why, what did he say?
Well, I overheard him remark that it was his intention to visit the blacksmith in Lston.
But what has it to do with you if he visits a blacksmith?
Well, he will show him a new horseshoe that he picked up in the heather near Jamaica Inn. Obviously, the job was carelessly done, and young Jem Merlin, being a stealer of horses, thinks he knows the work of every blacksmith on the moor.
And what then?
Well, yesterday was Sunday, was it not? No blacksmith should work on a Sunday unless he has great respect for his customer. And only one traveller passed Tom Jorry's smithy to beg a new shoe for his horse before continuing his journey to Jamaica Inn.
But how do you know these things?
Because, my innocent friend, the traveller was myself.
The vicar of Lston.
Aye, the very same.
Are you sure?
Oh, I know him well enough. And that mare of his.
Get to North Hill. Tell Bassett everything you told me.
And where will you be? Tucked up in bed?
No, I'll be in Lston.
And so now you know that it was I who killed the landlord of Jamaica Inn and his wife. Nor would the peddler have lived had I known of his existence. Now you know that it was I who gave your uncle his orders, and that he was a leader in name only. I have sat here at night with him, the map of Cornwall spread out on the table before us. But you were the rock, Mary Ellen, against which we ran aground. With your wide, inquiring eyes, you came amongst us, and I knew then that the end was near. But I became your friend, did I not? And gave you good advice, which, believe me, could not have been bettered by a magistrate himself. But your uncle knew nothing of our strange friendship, did he? He brought his own death upon himself, Mary, by disobedience, by drinking himself to madness and setting the whole country ablaze. I knew then that he had betrayed himself, and with the rope around his neck would play his last card and name me master. Therefore, they had to die, Mary. And had you been at Jamaica Inn the night I passed by, you too. No, you would not have died. You would have come with me then, as you must come with me now. If you're thinking of screaming for help, remember that they go to bed very early in Alton, and that by the time you wake them, I shall be away and on the moor, and you shall be lying on your face with your youth and beauty gone forever. Scream if you wish.
The girl, what about the girl?
Ahead, maybe 2 hours or 3, lies the Atlantic coast. It has been my friend before, and it will be so now.
The Atlantic? And you plan to leave Cornwall?
Leave Cornwall? I have been in Spain and Africa, Mary. I have been in the distant countries of the East. But my soul has never left these ancient moors. They are its beginning and its proper dwelling place. Why should it leave them now? Come! Listen. That sound, do you know what it is? I know what it is. I've heard it before, but I'd forgotten it. It's the sound of bloodhounds. Come, those dogs can only serve Squire Bassett.
Help me! Help! Help!
Don't do that! Mary, don't! Now, whether you're my friend or my enemy, I must have you with me now. Please, don't do that again. This was a place of worship, Mary. More ancient and more sacred than that church, where I mouthed pious platitudes to my dreary flock. And this stone was put here by forces that modern man has no conception of. Force from the stars that can move mountains.
The old wives' tales have turned your head, Francis Davy. How can you know such things?
Because I was there. I need no half-remembered stories to remind me. The druid soul passes from one dying body to another newborn in an endless cycle of reincarnation. We are such souls, Mary. I recognized you that first time on the moors and in the darkness one night at Jamaica Inn when I told your uncle to kill that worthless fellow. Oh, yes. I saw you then. We have no use for such dross, Mary. Our souls span the arches of eternity. Come. The stone is called a falling rock. People will tell you it is so named because of its closeness to the sea. But they're wrong. It was here that the druids would come to take their step into eternity. Come, Mary. Take that step with me.
I'll help you take it, Vicar. An ounce of lead in the breastbone has sent many a poor lad along the path you seek. It's a fair choice. If you don't jump, I'll shoot you anyway. You're as guilty as the hell you're going to. But I doubt the assize courts would hang a cleric and a gentleman. So you must take your way out. Or mine.
Anarchas, heads out, Moxes. Get us through with I. He said. Mary!
Mary.
God, you're safe.
Goodbye, Mary. Please come and visit us again.
Thank you, but I don't think I could ever.
I understand. Remember that we'll always think of you. Goodbye. Good journey.
Bye.
Without saying goodbye?
How could I say goodbye, Jem Merlin, when nobody's seen you for days?
Oh, back to Lston, then, is it?
Yes.
What will you do there?
I tried to start the farm again.
By yourself?
I have many friends in the village. They'll help me.
Oh, I hate villages. I always get the feeling like living in a box. Poke your nose over your gate into another man's garden, and if his potatoes are larger than your own, there's talk, and then there's an argument. And you know, if you cook rabbit for supper, then everyone will know about it. But that's no life for anyone.
Where are you going with those?
I have a hatred for this neighborhood, the same as you. I've stayed here too long. This is my home, Mary Ellen. All I've ever had of it. I take it with me and set up wherever my fancy takes me. I've been a wanderer since I was a boy, and I dare say I'll die a wanderer, too. It's the only life in the world for me.
There's no peace, Jem, in wandering. Where will you go?
Somewhere east of Tamar. It doesn't really matter, I'll just follow the road. But I'll never be homesick like you.
I can't help being homesick. I can't help wanting to see my friends again.
Go on, then. Go back to your friends with your cottage and its fireplace and its pictures and its neat little curtains.
Why are you suddenly so bitter?
Maybe because you're going away. There's the coach to take you. Well, I'd best be on the road myself. If you were a man, I'd ask you to come with me. And you would. You'd sit here and we'd talk when we wanted, and eat when we wanted for as long as we pleased.
I'd go with you now, if you take me south.
Yes, but I'm bound north. And you're not a man. You're a woman. As you know to your cost if you came with me. Goodbye. old maid in mittens down at Lston, you'll remember that. That'll have to last you till the end of your days. He stole horses, you'll say to yourself. I didn't care for women. And but for my pride, I'd be with him now.
It's not pride, Jem. You know that it's not pride. There's a sadness in my heart. Home. And all that I have lost.
Come on! Have you gone mad?
Yes.
Hey, wait a minute, I'm not taking you to Lston.
I know.
What about your trunk and your possessions?
They belong there, I don't.
If you come with me, it'll be a hard life at times. And a wild one, too.
I believe it.
And do you believe you love me?
Yes.
Better than Lston?
I can't ever answer that.
That's good enough for me. Here. Hurry on. Point the horse in any direction you wish.
Which way's north?
Straight ahead.